Good morning, everybody. I always say good morning, but it might be good afternoon or good evening. I'm aware of such things. Today, I'm going to talk about level 1 and level 2 quadrus problems. So quadrus meaning square. So we are going to be attacking quadratic equations with the square method. That's going to be our goal. All right, so we're going to focus specifically on level 1 and level 2. This is the same strategy that James Tanton uses. I linked to his video as well. I'll try to do different examples. All right, so here's the first problem. X squared is equal to 81. What a lovely problem. So quadratics means that the variable is always going to be squared. That's how we define the equation as being quadratic. Its highest variable exponent is 2. Okay, so we know it's a square, and we know its area is 81, and we want to know what its dimensions are. Okay, so we say, that's a beautiful geometry problem. And we say, oh, wonderful, x is equal to 9. But you have to remember, in algebra, there's also an algebraic solution. It's not a geometric solution that says it could be -9 times -9. And so when we're solving, we have to kind of keep that other algebra solution with us. And so we get 9 and -9. So you're going to have 2 answers. Very common. We're going to have 2 answers quite a bit. All right, we good? All right. Let's try another one. All right, I know I'm feeling good. X squared is equal to... Woo. Woo. All right, you can hit pause if you want. You can hit pause. That's the beautiful thing about a YouTube video. You can pause it, and I'll be like, you see what I did there? That time you didn't pause it. I paused. I can pause myself, too. So what we got? We know that that's going to be 7. That's the geometric solution. And then -7 as well. Lovely, or brilliant, right? Brilliant. All right. Let's keep it up. Level 1 problems. Here we go. X squared is equal to 31. All right, well, let's draw it this time. 31. Now, we know that's not a perfect square. You're not going to get integer side lengths on 31. In fact, the best you could do is really, you would call them both the square root of 31. Because the square root of 31 times the square root of 31 is 31. So our answer here is going to be the square root of 31, which now and this is kind of embarrassing. Right now, I only have 2 colors. I know, it's terrible. And the green doesn't even show up all that well. But, kind of that algebraic move is you square root both sides. And when you square root something squared, you get the number that is being squared and square root of 31. Now, going back to our earlier problems, you know that we also have to grab that algebraic solution. -31 times -31 is also positive 31. So there's going to be 2 solutions, square root of 31 and negative square root of 31. A lot of times that's written like this. You stack the plus or minus, and then you show the value. So you can do it like that if you want. All right, on my count, I think we did 3 problems already. All right. And you're like, wait, Mr. Miller, I didn't have a chance to write that down. Don't worry, hit rewind. Rewind. And I'm going to leave all those errors in this. I'm not going to do it twice. I got a script I'm trying to follow. You see my script? It's very detailed. Got a detailed script. Got to follow the script. Come on, Mr. Miller. Follow the script. All right, that's the next problem on the script. I don't know, is it more difficult than the previous? Fundamentally, it's the same thing. Something squared is 24. Yeah, all right. We're going to be drawing these when we get to the higher levels, but I'm going to have to just draw this one here. Oh, it's not a perfect square. No, so we know it's got to be square root of 24 times square root of 24. So our answer is going to be plus or minus the square root of 24. That is all good. That is a brilliant solution. Now, it's not technically like the final answer because we practice simplifying radicals, right? And you can simplify that radical. So you might use that as a kind of an exercise in the future about practicing how do you simplify radicals. Well, let's see. Let's just do it together. Let's go 12 and 2. And 12 is 6 times 2. And 6 is 3 times 2. So 24 can be written as root 2 times root 2 times root 2. Oh my God, I'm running out of room. I've got it right, fixed it. My root 3, root 2 times root 2 is just regular 2, all right? And so it's 2 root 6. So although that is the right answer, that's a brilliant answer. That's one of the wonderful things about mathematics. There's nothing wrong with that answer. But if you want to give it as a simplified radical, which often we do, you would write it like that instead. All right, so simplifying radicals, that's definitely one of those skills that's just kind of stay with us for a bit. Not going to be getting rid of that one. Nope. All right, well, here's a good one. This is kind of fun. Wow, 0, what a beautiful concept. I almost said a beautiful number, and it is a beautiful number, but it's a beautiful concept too. Area 0. Wow, okay, so, so we have, well, if it's a square, right, because it's got to be the same two numbers, so it's got to be 0 times 0. So x is equal to 0. And you might think, oh, also negative 0. But 0 is one of those special numbers, right? And one of the special things about it is that negative 0 and 0 is actually the same value. And so here, you don't really write that as two solutions. We only write that as one solution, all right? I'm just checking in. You good? This is the last, well, we'll do 2 more level 1 problems. Here we go. X squared is equal to negative 24. Let's bring back 24. Uh-oh. Well, first of all, that's not a very good square. That one's a little bit better. Negative. Well, if it's something square, then these two dimensions got to be the same. And if they're the same, and I'm going to multiply them together, they ain't never going to be negative. They're never going to be negative. It's just not going to work. In fact, I want to make it a perfect square so it's a little bit prettier. There we go. You know, so 5 times 5 is not negative 25, and negative 5 times negative 5. The only way for that to be negative is if one's positive and the other's negative. So this one's not going to have a solution. We're going to say, ain't no solution. And that's not spelling the word solution correct. I mixed up the L and the O. It's all good. No solution. Boom. All right. Okay, by the way, I know this probably things just switched a little bit. I finished this video and I realized that I forgot to give an example where the something square has like another operator on it. So I'm just gonna go into iVideo and just kind of squish this into the video somewhere. All right, so here we go. Again, this is still a level 1. It's something squared, okay? But now I gotta take away 7 to make it equal to 42. So we always want to make sure that the x squared is by itself when we evaluate it. So I got to add 7 to both sides. Boom. Something squared is equal to 49. That's my home run territory. I'm feeling pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say x is equal to 7 or negative 7. What now? What you talking about? What you talking about? All right, that's beautiful. Let me give you another example. So I cut on in here. All right, so let's do it like this. Let's go 5x squared is equal to 16. All right. Again, still a level 1 because it's something squared. Okay, it's by itself. There's you'll see there's no other. Well, forget about that. Let's just say it's still a level 1. But to get the x squared by itself, I have to divide by 5. Okay, that's fine. I'll divide by 5. Okay, so we get 16 over 5. So the square here, I still got to square root everything. These ones are going to be less common, 16 over 5. Okay, and then you can put the plus or minus. Now the last step you should do is that the square root of 16 is 4. So this is better written as plus or minus 4 over the square root of 5. So this is probably the most complicated way that a level 1 approaches itself, but I still wanted to throw it out there for you. So I'm going to stop this video, and it's going to kind of go back to the way it used to look. Bye now. Well, let's, you know what I'm thinking? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is right off the top of my head. I'm going to break the video up. I'm going to say this is just level 1. Then I'll make another one that's just level 2. I like it. I like it. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So let's do that decision. Gonna cut the video. Definitely recommend you listening to the James's video. I think he's brilliant. Does a much better job than me. So definitely do that. I hope you're well. The timestamp on this video is we're in the middle of this coronavirus outbreak, and we are sheltering in place. So one day this video stays on the internet. Hopefully that won't be the case. Take care, everyone. Be kind to each other and stay hip.